Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's early March here in Riverbend Springs. Planting season just isn't quite here yet, but today we're going to take the biggest step forward that this farm has seen all season. So we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Oh, almost got plowed right there. So we are actually on our way over to do a couple things. We've got the honey from the bees. We're going to take it over and drop it off at the restaurant. The restaurant is paying the best right now for honey, so we want to take that down to the restaurant, get it sold there. And then I also have the tree trunks from the tree that we cut down, or that I cut down, to make room for the third greenhouse. Oh, so we're going to get that down to the restaurant, drop off the honey, and then I'm going to get over to the paper mill, drop off the logs. That's the best place to sell those right now. So let me get that taken care of, and I'll be with you guys in just a minute. Alright, so we're headed back over to the farm from the paper mill now. I got the honey dropped off at the restaurant. That got us just a little bit more than $2,000, and then the two tree trunks that I had to drop off at the paper mill, we got about $2,700 for those. So close to 2,800 bucks just to drop off the two different things there, and getting back over to the farm. I know I told you guys that we're gonna make a huge step forward today, and honestly, we're gonna buy field number 9 that we've been looking at for numerous episodes now. We've been talking about it a lot. I was really hoping that a crop would get planted into it that we could harvest and get the money off of, but as of now there's nothing planted in it. We have the money, so I want to go ahead and purchase the field so that we have it, because as soon as we are able to harvest our barley and canola this summer, I want to go ahead and incorporate all 3 of those fields together into one big field. So let's take a drive over and have a look at the field, and I'll kind of go over what my plans are going to be for putting all this together. So we did the spinach harvest in this field on a contract last fall, and yeah, so nothing's been planted in it yet. It doesn't look like anything's going to be planted in it anytime soon that we're going to be able to harvest. So we're going to buy this thing. It's a big field on its own, but when we put it together with the other 2 fields, it's going to be even bigger, right? Obviously. So the plan is to come right here and grab our plow out this road and connect the new field to this field. This one's got canola planted in it, and so we're going to need to harvest that in the summertime. July, August, we'll harvest up the canola, and then also this other field up here on the left has barley in it, and so where we can see. So I'll just plow out this road too once that barley is harvested, and then that'll give us the opportunity to put all 3 of these fields together into one great big huge field that I plan on planting soybeans in for the first time. So I haven't worked in soybeans yet, and so taking that step forward, I'm excited about. It's going to put us a little bit behind. We may end up planting these fields out in grass for a few months, just to have a cover crop in there until we can plant the soybeans. But I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, let's get down here to the field, and let's just go ahead and do it. We'll get down here, get beside the field, and we'll buy it. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of, you know, what things look like money-wise, we've got the money to buy the field now, and then in May we're going to be able to sell the wool that we have in storage that the sheep have produced for us, and that's going to pay us over $200,000. So we're not going to be hurting for money once we spend the money to buy the field now. So let's do it right here beside the field, right? we can look at our field while we buy it. So this is exciting for me. We've talked about this, like I said, for numerous episodes. So let's get out here and let's bounce up here to the farmland, and yeah, let's get it done. And it's ours. So we have this big chunk of land right here. This is kind of a goal that I had of owning kind of this whole corner right here. We have obviously the starter fields, everything north of the river, between the river and the railroad tracks, is ours. This one field up here in the top, I've never really considered it part of that corner just because it's separated by the road, but I'm sure we'll end up buying that sometime in the future as well as the farm grows and expands even more. So we've got these three base fields that we've combined together into one big field. We've got our grass field, then we've got the canola field, the barley field, and the other canola field, and now we have field number 9. So this is all going to be put together into one big field. Um, so the other thing that I want to do now, since we have the money for it, is I want to go ahead and buy the planting equipment uh, for the soybeans. Right, so we've bounced in and out of the dealership a few times looking at planters, trying to decide what we wanted to get there, and we've landed on that horse planter a few times. I want to go ahead and get that, and I want to make sure that we can also get the fertilizer attachment for it as well, so that when we plant, we can plant seed and fertilize it at the same time. So I'm going to run over and grab the trailer, and then we'll meet you guys up at the dealership. All right, so here we are pulling in over at the dealership. You know, sometimes I think farming's about just thinking seasons ahead, right? And so getting a planter right now, it won't touch the soil this month. But it's the tool that we're going to need to transform the operation when summer rolls around and we get the canola and the barley out of the fields. So let's get around here and get parked, and we will get inside, and we'll get our planter, and then we'll get it back over to the farm. Okay, so let's bounce down here to the planters and jump in here. And then, like I said, kind of my thought process for this is I wanted to get a mid-sized planter. I didn't want to get one that was too small since we're going to have that great big field. So the horse here is gonna fit for what we need. Um, Nice planter. It's got the fertilizer distribution unit that goes with it. It plants 9 rows wide, so this is definitely going to work out for us. We want to get the fertilizer distribution set up for it. Um, and yeah, this is going to be our planner. So let's go ahead and get it bought. So that's ours. And let's get over and get the hopper for it so that we can also fertilize uh, when we get it. So there's a couple of options here for upgrades on it, but I think we're just gonna end up buying the base model right now. We can obviously add these in the future if we need to or want to, but for right now, we're just gonna go ahead and grab the base model and go ahead and get that bought now too. Perfect. So there it is. This is big equipment, like compared to what we have. This is awesome, and not only are we going to be able to plant soybeans, but we're also going to be able to use this thing to plant corn and sunflowers as well. So let me get this thing loaded on the truck, and we'll get back over to the farm with it. So just got the planter and the hopper dropped off here. I figure we would bring them down and put them in this little shed that's right here by our fields, since this is the area that we're going to be using them in anyway. And we'll have them down here once the work gets completed for the other 2 fields in the summertime. And once it's time to start planting some soybeans, or maybe some corn, or maybe sunflowers, right? We'll already have them down here, and then we'll be ready to go. But these these 3 fields, well, these 2 fields right here, they're not going to be ready to harvest until July and August. Um, and so uh, once we get that done, this entire stretch right here, all 3 of these fields right here will become just one big massive block of soybeans, or corn, or sunflowers. I guess we have time to change our minds between now and then, right? But definitely excited about having this land. This is a big piece of land. This is going to be a big field, and super excited about moving forward with it uh, in the future. Definitely a goal has achieved, um, and it's worked out really well. So really excited about the direction we're going here. Just getting the trailer dropped off back over in the farmyard, and kind of looking around at what we've done since starting the channel and this series. I know that I had kind of got somewhat of a head start going on the channel before I got you guys brought in, and a lot of that is just timing and how I wanted to begin filming, and when I began filming, right? So, but some things were done before you guys got here, right? We had already combined these 3 fields into one large canola field, which has turned out great. We also have the grass field down below that we're using for silage. The sheep have been doing really good for us as well. I think the whole farm has just really kind of come together and worked out pretty seamlessly. The sheep are doing a great job making wool. We've got tons of it in storage right now, so we're going to be in a really good position financially once we sell that in May. That sheep enclosure is fully stocked with all the sheep we could put in it, and they're doing great. There's not a whole lot of maintenance to those guys, but we're lucky we have that grass field that we can feed them the grass off of, and then also sell the silage. So that's been really good. We've got the equipment that we need to take care of all that property, really all of our property. Um, and so that's been something that's really worked out really well for us. The other thing is the greenhouses, right? We had the 2 greenhouses when we started, then we added the third one recently, and greenhouses are a great passive income. Especially these greenhouses, these large base game greenhouses. You're just filling them with water, and waiting for them to grow crops, and then all this wool we have here that we're going to be able to sell. So I'm really excited about this first season that we've put together on Riverbend Springs. I'm looking forward to getting a new farm, and possibly a new map that we start fresh together on, and can work through that from day one to show you guys. Oh, look at this deer. This is awesome. This is a great way, I feel like, to end this season. Um, we laid the foundation this season. We bought the land, we built the farm, we set the stage for everything, and the rest of the work is about to begin in season 2 here on Riverbend Springs. But as far as season 1, I think this is going to complete it. And I'm really excited about this journey that I'm on with you guys. I really appreciate you all being here. Like always, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.